Joe Biden is the most malignant force for the Supreme Court in modern times. He's just come up with a proposal today. It's been leaking out to adopt term limits of 18 years for Supreme Court justices and to have some sort of ethics code that's going to be enforced by some outside body on the Supreme Court. And it's all an effort to destroy the Supreme Court now that the left no longer controls it. Right? The left is furious, right, that for 70, 80 years, the left controlled it. And that's how they were able to get Roe v. Wade and race-based affirmative action, as part of the law of our land. This court came along, right, with these new appointments by President Trump, and just have changed. It's difficult to overstate the seismic impact that these appointments have had on our nation's jurisprudence. And so, when you look at the Biden proposal, it doesn't even make any sense. You would need a constitutional amendment to do both of these things. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the land. There's nothing that sits above it. So there's nothing that can rule, sort of enforce an ethics code against it. And the justices are appointed for life. So this 18-year term that Biden is proposing, he doesn't even know the Constitution, right? That's why I think he finished in the lower part of his law class at Syracuse Law School. So it's another attempt by the left to destroy the court. Biden has been dragged along on this, and he's sort of jumped in the last few years on this issue, this effort. It's only kind of the lunatic left that has supported court packing, which is what this basically is. But Kamala Harris is actually a true believer in this stuff. She was talking about this back in 2019 when she was interviewed by the New York Times, and she was, as she said, absolutely open to court packing. So we need to push back, right? What we see is a court that defends our liberties, defends the Second Amendment, takes on the administrative state to dismantle it. Getting rid of race-based affirmative action and getting rid of a right to an abortion in the Constitution. Justices understanding their role in our society, which is that the legislatures are the ones who are supposed to make policy decisions, not the Supreme Court. That's what the left wants. They want it to be a rubber stamp.